This is your flag. A lot of people have a controversy about how to salute it. You just simply just go like this. You make sure your fingers to next to your brow at the very end. If anyone had a controversy, I'll show you controversy. Comments that are made on Facebook, probably not verbally. I mean, you just get in. You can basically get from a schema that when I study and we do extensive homework on Operation Play Therapy, and this is one of the things I'm going to show you guys to illustrate how kids communicate. See, adults communicate, and kids, in a way, communicate in something different. Having dealt with children of sexual abuse, they communicate through the art, and they communicate something about the fruit, the garden, the bad fruit. That was one of the things I noticed. Some people don't have the verbal skills to communicate, especially when they're this little. So for those adults that have the ability to communicate, this is not the case with the little ones. So we've dealt with kids from all different backgrounds, kids who've been abused, and I'm going to say the takeaway for this to me is maybe something somebody would say with like bad fruit or something, comments that are made that may be insinuating. There are boys, there are girls, there are kids that... See, I think when we talk about passive aggressive and indirect comments, and I say a lot of these kids, they back away at these topics, not because of the schema, not because of those things, because I'm pretty sure that directly, if you were to tackle this topic, you could be here for a while, and we have, as you know. So, when I first started the Operation Play Therapy, this is what I came with. This is why we do the work we do. Bentley Miller had passed away October 27, 2017. Now, prior to this, September 1st, 2016, we had started doing the Kids Help Kids, and there's a lot of things you can take from this. If you're in the area and you would like to sign this, to me, this is the memorial that Bentley deserves. He was a little boy, as you know, and these kids have been through a lot. A lot of kids and families who have take away different things. Great support. One of the things is I learned from group, and there's things that you can do that can help you feel safe, like crossing your arms. There's techniques. Grounding effect is one of them. There are other recovery methods. Now, as we wrap up today, the Operation Play Therapy is for pets and animals, as you know. And there are children, families, police officers, and missing children issues that come up time to time. So what I want you guys to do is try to articulate what you might have experienced, or if you have a takeaway, or if you would like to, please comment. I would like to hear your response. I'm pretty sure if Bentley was here, he would be playing with the kids, and he would be playing outside. That's what 5-year-olds do. So that's an illustration of what's been going on here. A lot of the rape cases we dealt with, and I had spent time talking to Breonna Dennison's family. So just so that other people don't feel like out of place here. And right after that, there was a little 2-year-old who had fell out of a 2-story window, and we're just asking you guys to continue to pray for these kids. 2 years old. And I've had experiences with my brothers and family where my brother had jumped from a 1-story flight of steps when he was 4. And there are experiences when you deal with children and traumatic injuries, especially like in the case with my nephew and Jordan. So I know how difficult these topics are, but it helps to explain things to kids. It helps the recovery process. It helps to reach out. And the other thing I wanted to point out is I try to approach it sensitively, because I know it's not a topic that we want to push out. We're not trying to push a topic out like this. Believe me. I do believe, though, as a group and as people will most likely find ways to share their experiences here. There was a paranormal conference, and there have been experiences when somebody has lost a baby boy, and there are experiences parents have had, and I would include my sister. She just recently miscarried. So to me, the death experience is very awkward. It's very difficult to put to words. So the best way I learned to do this is through drawing pictures, and that's why we do the gallery. And it helps adults as well. So this is kind of a group thing. Um, what I got from it was a water balloon battle. That was one of the things I took away from it. And of course, the pets and the animals. So you could take a different thing. It would be interesting, your response and your reaction. As we're wrapping this up, I want to get this report out because 9/11 ceremonies will be going on the rest of this week. So, yeah, there was a lot of things that came up for me because we've all been through something. And I'm pretty sure as the process continues, we're going to know more. And this is a good opportunity to talk to your kids about the drugs and the problems that come with it. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, well, maybe that you don't. I wanted to bring the lights and things too as well. And we've been messaging the admins, and we've been messaging a lot of people. So, but the whole idea when we got back up here was to continue the Erica's House program, and that's been what I've been doing for the most part here, is just trying to illustrate like what we have continued to do, the work that Erica was doing with the shaken baby syndrome. So this is again just a therapeutic tool. And Chalk Talk, I like this Chalk Talk radios, and we do Kids Court, and it's called the Court of Public Opinion Kids Court, and where the kids can go and sample things at the food court at the mall, and just kind of fun things like going to get ice cream and sampling things. It's one way of learning what you like and don't like, and especially gives an opportunity to talk about the bad touch, good touch thing that we need to talk about. Also, again, back to the art, and then of course talking about when children are molested, how to talk to kids and how to talk to the doctors and police, and of course the ER, the emergency room doctors and things like that. It is vital to report it, believe me. It'll help so many people. If you have a case or concerns, please contact your local police and reach out to your community. If you need that support, please do that. No one should go through this alone. We went through this in 1985, and it's very difficult to cope with when you have children and family. And in our situation, it was a daycare center, and there have been several things that come up from time to time. And we've had bathroom problems, night terrors, and we've been in therapy before, so we know how this can be a hard topic to tackle. So we try to hit it directly. That's about it. I just want to continue with, let you know that we're going to continue the art gallery therapy and stuff like that. And I'm going to continue more of this stuff, because this stuff is what works. This illustrates some of the things that are going on. Veterans in Crisis, Warm Line, and a lot of this other things that, again, it goes back to the drug campaign. And as open house, and to approach open house, to approach some of these topics, to talk to your kids, to talk to your neighbors. And this is it. This is what is going on in our region. This is what's been going on in Butler County. This is what's been going on in Lawrence County. This is what's been going on over there in East Liverpool. I mean, this is where the reason I talk about this is because we were robbed. And I have to tell you, I was naive. I admit, I didn't know about K2. I didn't know about potpourri. I didn't know about all this stuff. And I got a lesson when this happened to me in 2010. And I was living in Branson, Missouri. So when I start seeing these drugs out here, to me, this is what the message needs to get, to tackle this issue, for people to educate themselves on fentanyl and Narcan and know what to do. As you know, like this stuff, if you breathe it in, it could cause someone to have a cardiac arrest. So please know what to do. Please reach out to each other. Please to communicate to your children. And this drug campaign awareness is that important for our community here in the city of Pittsburgh and surrounding region. Thank you for listening. Mm-hmm.